You're tuning in to Live Now from Fox. We're turning our attention to a story that takes us down to Florida after more than 90,000 pounds of a substance or a drug said to contain deadly amounts of opioid was seized in northern Florida. Joining us live now to discuss this and bring an update to this entire situation is Fox 35 Orlando's Marley Capper. She is joining us now. Marley, this is a huge amount.
92 pounds of illegal drugs? Somebody snitched on him. Somebody snitched on him because if it was a raid, somebody snitched. Somebody telling. All right. 92 pounds, 92K pounds of illegal drugs and an explosive? What was Buddy doing? And why he just didn't blow up the crib to get rid of the 92 pounds? Well, he probably couldn't. He probably couldn't set the timer or bomb off. But that shit is in Orlando? I'm in Orlando. What the fuck? Let's tune in because this is getting interesting. So you telling me, I thought Orlando was all the tourist attraction and things like that. No, this is where we traffic drugs. All right. All right. And it's getting serious because nowadays we got to traffic the drugs. Just the way the life is, the economy is. Hey, man, we need to do something. I was thinking the other day, I said, damn, shit so hard. I need to goddamn sell some weed or something. Shit, I don't want to do it, but hey, I might have to goddamn get out there and slay them bricks or something. All right, be a mule or something. Travel from here to fro. I don't want to, but who got the drugs?
That was seized by police.
Good morning. Yeah, the suspect has actually had prior involvement with police as early as the age of 19. That's according to the sheriff's office here. And right now they're calling this case Breaking Bad on steroids. Take a look at the video. You can see that deputies say they teamed up with the DEA, ATF, and Palm Bay police to confiscate 92,000 pounds of a substance used to make a drug known as 7-OH, a drug that's 3 times stronger than morphine. Florida recently passed an emergency law banning it. Investigators say the suspect, 26-year-old Maxwell Horvata, also.
Maxwell, 26, with 92K. You making drugs? Hey, anybody got Maxwell number? This guy's a scientist, all right? He not making no fentanyl. Y'all letting fentanyl come into the... I ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all letting fentanyl come into the U.S. Y'all letting these people bring fentanyl in. But you mad about Maxwell making a drug that's... Man, he just wanted to get a little paper. Y'all sell drugs all the time. What about the war on the drugs, huh? The crack... Never mind. We're not even going to talk about that one. But my thing is this. Y'all be careful who y'all telling y'all information to, all right? Because somebody is snitching on him. He was watched by somebody because... They were like, hey, man, this dude is cooking up drugs in this area. I don't know if it's illegal or illegal, but we have to find out. All right. We have to find out. So let's get to it.
Also had materials to create large amounts of explosives, along with 36 guns and thousands of rounds of ammunition.
Damn.
Folks, this is what danger looks like right here. Everything that you see behind us, everything you see in front of us is a red flag for disaster. It is, I mean, you look, the guy was making his own suppressors, fully automatic weapons, explosive devices. This guy was either looking to engage war or looking to arm those.
We have to see how many years he get with this. But my thing is this, why is it a problem? If I want to have 50 guns in my home, is that a problem? Really? Is that a problem? I want 50 guns in my crib. I can't trust nobody. All right. And it's just my storage. All right.
And furnished to those that are. And you see, even had, as you can see in the video, even had a 50 cal on a tripod, ready to do serious damage.
That 50 cal is gonna go crazy.
The sheriff's office says this is the largest seizure of its kind in U.S. history, and that Horvata could spend the rest of his life in federal prison. Currently, he is in the Brevard County Jail. Sheriff Wayne Ivey says he is waiting on federal indictment. For now, reporting live for Live Now with Fox, Marley Capper. We'll send things back to you.
All right, Marley, thanks so much for joining us there in Brevard County. I do want to take us out to some more of that footage that we have here, courtesy of investigators who seized all of these illegal drugs. And as you heard from Marley's report there, she played a little bit of an update that we had from those same investigators. I do have the full presser, if you could say, or the news conference that was released not too long, about 5 minutes, but it really breaks down just how serious this case is. As Marley had said, this is the largest drug bust in the nation's history.
Damn, the largest drug bust? Wow. This man was in Florida. Hey.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sheriff Wayne Ivey of the Brevard County Sheriff's Office, and I'm standing here with Palm Bay Chief Ajello. We're going to give you a breakdown on a case that our agencies work today, along with DEA, ATF, other federal.
My question is this, y'all, not to cut my man's off, but if they seize guns and drugs, where do the guns go and where do the drugs go? I know y'all have a back room and things like that, but y'all not telling me, y'all not using these guns. Y'all not taking these cars, tricking these cars out and using these cars to chase us down. Y'all not telling me that. What y'all gonna do with all these drugs? Are y'all gonna plant it on somebody? What y'all gonna do with it? That's 92 counts of illegal drugs. Are y'all gonna take some of the drugs? What y'all gonna do? Cause I'm confused. When y'all do a drug bust, what do y'all do with everything? Y'all just don't put it in a locker. Y'all gonna use some of them guns on the street. Are y'all? They say the government is the biggest gangsters and the cops is the biggest goons around the city. They can do whatever they want to do. Just say you.
Task force members. I'm going to start out by saying what you see lying on the table in front of us with all the guns. A lot of these weapons are automatic weapons. We'll get into some of the meat and potatoes of this in just a second. But what's even more concerning, the boxes that you see behind us, and I'm going to step out of the way where you can take a good look at them. All of these boxes contain, and this is just half of it, by the way, it goes all the way back, contain 92,000 pounds of a extracted substance that's taken out of kratom, the substance kratom, taken out of kratom, and it makes it what's called 7-0, which recently the Florida legislature did an emergency bill to make 7-0 illegal here in the state of Florida. Maxwell Horvath is who we have in custody for this. Chief, I know you've got the briefing as well as I have. Search warrant earlier this morning. Our team went out, as I said, agents from all the different agencies involved, feds and local law enforcement, working on this. So I'm going to give you a little bit of background on Maxwell Horvath, and then the chief's going to talk about some of the things that he had inside. 26 years old. In 2017, now remember, he's just 26 years old. In 2017, he served 2 years in federal prison for possession of an explosive device, trafficking in MDMA. He got 2 years of federal probation.
He only got 2 years? He only got two, bro. Y'all say he possibly can live his life full in jail, but I don't think he gonna do it. I think he gonna do a few years and he gonna get out and be back on the street doing the same shit. Or he may have him working for them on some catch-22 type shit. Catch me if you can type shit. Feel me?
Well, he's got a lot more coming out, including pending federal indictments that are coming on him. Chief, if you'll talk a little bit about the explosive stuff they found in the warehouse.
I appreciate it. Great collaboration, as you mentioned, by all agencies and departments involved. But yeah, so for example, improvised explosive devices, 5 IEDs were located on this property where the warrant was initiated at. Not to mention grenade simulators and 50 pounds of precursor chemicals to make explosives. So we're not just talking about drugs. We're not just talking about, illegal substances out in the streets. We're talking about explosive devices, things that the military are utilizing and other countries are utilizing all over the world to take out populations of people. I said, this is
terrorist activities across the board. When you look at the explosive devices, as the chief said, 50 pounds. In addition to that, and I'm gonna read it off: 12 rifles, 1 short-barreled rifle, 17 pistols, 3 shotguns, 1 revolver, 2 fully automatic submachine guns, 3 suppressors, and thousands of rounds of ammunition. And then, as I said, on top of that, 92,000
Dangerous
pounds. From everything that we can tell from our federal partners, this is the largest seizure of this kind in the country. Nobody's ever been able to do this. As I said, Florida.
My man has cameras. He did not see anybody pull up. Like, he didn't see the cops surround the place. You don't have an underground bunker that you can escape from. You so smart to have all this shit, bro. You gotta have an underground passageway. So if the cops pull up, you take that passageway, put the rug over there, close it down, and run. And the tunnel should lead you all the way to another city. So if they seized it, you know where to be found. You go get a guy that reconstruct your features, and you get on a plane and you travel to wherever that don't extradite. Don't ask me how I know.
Florida recently passed an emergency law making the 7.0 substance, the derivative of the kratom, making it illegal. The best part of this is Horvath knows it's illegal, but thinks he's circumventing the system. He actually runs a business called Overseas Organics, and he thinks that because you go there and make a purchase, or you make a purchase online and he ships it out of the state of Florida, he's not violating the law. Well, trick or treat. He is. Not only is he violating the law for that, but all the weapons, all the explosive devices, everything else that he has is going to land him in prison for the rest of his life. Now, back in September, our agents worked together, made buys from Horvath. He actually even gave him a tour of his business. I mean, he's proud of his business. And you're seeing in some of the film that we're rolling now for you, the business. This thing looked like Breaking Bad on steroids is what it looked like. He had it lined up with all sorts of different chambers and rooms. And
how y'all know what Breaking Bad is? How do y'all know what Breaking Bad is? Not everybody's seen that show. All right. Some people said it was boring in the beginning and then started getting good towards the end. But my thing is this. How do y'all know about Breaking Bad?
Hey, yo.
How y'all know about this stuff? Somebody lying. Somebody knows something that we don't know. And we got to get to the bottom of it. Yeah, there's some dirty cops out here. And there's gonna be a lot of shit of the 7.0 on the street. All right, this is just the beginning.
Sterile environments, everything else, and they were taking it, extracting it, putting it in compressing machines. As I said, his company would ship it out, and he would, even if you went there and made the purchase, he would tell you he's got to ship it to somebody in another state because that way he thought it made it legal. Well, it didn't. All right, and he's in custody. We're still putting all the charges on him. I can tell you right now, he's going to have automatically 36 counts possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, 1 count possession of short-barreled rifle, 2 counts possession of short-barreled machine gun, and then more charges coming for the explosive. So
yeah, Sheriff, it's like you said, 26 years old. Already pretty much a career offender, started at the age of 17, federal charges, federal indictments. He has no regard for the sanctity of life, and great job by your folks, man. It was great collaboration.
Yeah, great job by our agents, our local partners, our federal partners. Folks, this is what danger looks like right here. Everything that you see behind us, everything you see in front of us is a red flag for disaster. It is, I mean, you look, the guy was making his own suppressors, fully automatic weapons, explosive devices. This guy was either looking to engage war or looking to arm those and furnish to those that are. And you see, even had, as you can see in the video, even had a 50 cal on a tripod, ready to do serious damage. So he's locked.
Y'all didn't do this much research when Charlie Kirk died. Y'all didn't do y'all due diligence and do all this stuff with Charlie Kirk. Y'all didn't even find a real shooter, man. So it goes to show, if you with them, they gonna rock with you. They'll let you slide. But if you not with them, they all on your ass. They all on your ass. And they lying to the people. Look, man, if you're an informant, you do what you do, you can catch people like this. And I think that's what happened. There was some informers that went in. There was some cops undercover that went in. And the dude was just like, hey, man, whatever. I'll show you my whole business. I don't give a fuck. He probably knew it was coming, but he didn't care. Some people just don't care. And he's one of them.
locked up. He's in Ivy's Iron Bar Lodge. He's going to stay there. As I said, he's got pending federal indictments. Those indictments will make sure that he spends the rest of his life right where he deserves, and that's in prison. But great job by all of our team. 92,000 pounds of this synthetic substance.
Damn, that shit was found in Florida. That hit close to home, man. What would y'all do if y'all found 92 pounds of illegal substance, some guns and stuff like that? Would you take some home with you? Would you, what is this? Smoke? What do you do with 7.0 anyway? What the fuck is 7.0? So you telling me they had 7.0 serving it in the States and then they did an immediate mass rule or law to say that, hey, we don't serve no more 7.0. But then what are y'all serving? 8.0 now? So y'all telling me, the government is telling me, or Florida is telling me that you should serve drugs in Florida. But then now since the law passed, you can't serve the drugs no more. That's what y'all telling me. Man, this shit is fucked. So y'all can sell drugs, but I can't.